What is the renewal rate for your annual subscriptions? And how do you improve that annual rate so that you can grow your recurring revenue faster? Hi, I'm Robert Skrob, and this is the video series that helps you make your subscription be unleavable. Hello and welcome. Before we dive in, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you're able to receive future videos, and like this video so that it'll make it easier for others to find this video. Now, there is a small but very vocal contingent within the subscription business world proclaiming the value of annual subscriptions. And it is true. Annual subscribers have a higher lifetime value than do monthly subscribers on average. In fact, almost every time when there is a subscription business that offers both annual and monthly, you'll find that the monthly subscriptions have a lower lifetime value than do the annual subscriptions. Now, that comes with a caveat, because very often if you back up and you look at the conversion rates, if you offer only an annual subscription option, the conversion rate will be much lower. So that very often you can grow faster by offering a monthly subscription and then offering an annual as an upgrade. So you capture the monthlies as a higher conversion rate, and then those subscribers who want the option to move up can go to an annual. Of course, if you're small and you've got a lot of constraints around your customer service team, you may want to offer annual only. This way, you're only capturing the most valuable subscribers, and you're not having a huge burden on your customer service team to deal with the cancellations of the monthly subscribers. But regardless, annual subscribers have a higher lifetime value, and there is an increasing trend among subscription businesses, and certainly my clients, to offer annual subscriptions. That comes with a very big challenge, though, because with monthly subscriptions, you are moving forward and you don't have a lot of communication related to the monthly charge, maybe an invoice or receipt of some description. Whereas with annual subscribers, you actually have a renewal process. Even if you have permission, it's important that for compliance and other reasons, that there is a renewal process that engages and gets that new subscriber to renew. Because in your subscriber population, you've got you've got subscribers who love you and are eager to renew and are excited to make sure that they're able to continue their subscription with you. You have a large population of people that forgot they subscribed at all, and they're going along their merry way, really forgetting that you even exist. And then you've got a group of subscribers that are kind of on the fence. They're not really sure whether they want to subscribe or not, and they're kind of deciding between whether they renew as they move forward or not. And so that's why it's so important to get this renewal right, because while those folks that love you will be in and will renew regardless, there's a tremendous opportunity with those that are on the fence and those that have forgotten about you completely to get them to move in and become an active subscriber, engage, and use their subscription as part of that renewal process. So let's dive in. There's 5 rules of annual renewal processes, and it's all about increasing that renewal rate. You can have a huge impact on your subscription business, and really this is the key pivotal opportunity with annual renewals, is in particular that first renewal. Because after that first renewal, you'll see, year 2, 3, 4, those renewal rates are far higher than the renewal rate for that first year. And really even a small percentage improvement on that first year can have a massive impact on your lifetime value. And this is so important because this is really the one chance you have in an entire year to have a positive impact on your renewal rate. So you want to take that opportunity and make the most of it. So rule number 1, no surprises. Some subscription businesses want to be quiet. They want to slip in that renewal, like, hey, it's pre-authorized. There's no reason I can't charge it. They agreed to it when they signed up. And so, bing, we're going to charge. And we hope that they don't really even see that charge. Maybe they won't pay attention. They'll pay it. And no harm. We'll get our money. We'll be able to move on. Look, the entire subscription business model is on thin ice with regulators today. And this entire pre-authorized auto-renew system that has scaled so many of our businesses is actually in jeopardy. And number one, your business is in jeopardy. It could end today if Visa or MasterCard decide to no longer honor your charges. And these are the types of practices that would lead them to do it. Please understand, it can happen. Even $100 million companies, I've seen billion-dollar companies shut down because of this sort of thing. Now, you don't hear about it because billion-dollar companies don't send press releases out, except for that one, that Visa, MasterCard is no longer honoring their charges. Well, this does happen, and it's kind of quiet. It happens behind the scenes. There's lawyers, negotiations, and it can happen to you. And your entire business could be gone within a couple of weeks because Visa caught you auto-renewing without sending out notices, without being upfront and sincere with your customers. Rule number one, no surprises. Send an auto-renew, send a communication, notify your customers, and make sure that they know. Now, you're not looking for an acknowledgement, of course, because that would be kind of the next step of getting them to click and say yes. And of course, we want the benefit of the pre-authorized, but at least send a renewal out. Let them know that the charge is coming and be forefront and upfront about everything. So rule number two is don't let Stripe write your renewal emails. Stripe is a great company and they're a fabulous team. I've had the opportunity to work with them and talk with many of their team members and love them dearly. And the team that writes the renewal emails is really more about compliance and legal and trying to write one email that applies to a whole bunch of different subscription businesses. It's not optimized for your business and your customers. So it's critical that you have your team write these renewals, subscription reminders yourself to optimize them for your customers and your subscription business. Annual renewal rule number 3, renewals are much different than promo language. And I kind of explain this to clients by helping them, kind of understand that, the conversation that you might have with somebody on the first date is really very different than the conversation that you would have with somebody on your first wedding anniversary, right? If you want a second wedding anniversary, the relationship is different. You can't come out with promo language and expect that to improve renewals. I don't know how many times I've had people tell me, it's like, well, we really worked hard and optimized that language and it didn't work. I'm like, yeah, you think? Because you used the same nonsense you were telling them a year ago. They've seen you now. They've been with you for a year. They know themselves and how they interacted with your product. And they have ideas from experience. That same old promo and all those empty promises that you had in the beginning, you can't use them at the renewal. You've got to be real. You've got to help it and give them a different story about why they should renew now that they've been your customer. And simply throwing in promo language and hyperbole that you use to get new customers isn't going to work. You've got to talk about differently now that you have a relationship and help them through that renewal period. That brings us to reactivation rule number 4. Don't tell me about what you've done in the past. It's always about the future. I actually buzzed back to a presentation that I gave about membership marketing back in 1999. And this was one of the rules because I would constantly see, particularly in the nonprofit space, they would talk all about all the things that they did for you last year. Oh, we took care of this for you. We did that. We sent you this and we sent you that. And it's all a bunch of crap because people don't base their decision on whether they want to renew your subscription going forward based on what you did in the past. Based on what you did in the past, I give you credibility that you will accomplish the promises that you're making for the future. But this is all about the future. What are you going to do for me in the future? What are you going to deliver? If you're a SaaS product, don't tell me about the features that you implemented over the last year. Tell me about the features that you're going to implement in the next year and the training that you're going to offer and how you're going to make it easier to use your product. If you're a publication, don't tell me about the crackerjack journalism that you had in the last year. Tell me about what's coming up. What do I have to look forward to? If you're an access subscription business similar to Costco, I don't care. Your subscribers don't care about the great discounts you were able to get them in the past year. They want to know about what's coming up. What are they going to be able to benefit from in the future? One of the key benefits, one of my little secret weapons of Renewals is the gift with purchase. You see this a lot within the publishing niche where they'll have a gift magazine or a gift product that comes along with the renewal. But I've used this with all types of subscription businesses and it works. It's this little magic thing that you offer that you're going to give them as a gift when they renew their subscription. Because renewal is always about what they're going to get in the future and not at all about what's in the past. And auto renewal rule number 5 is it's never too early to renew an annual subscription. Most people in the subscription world kind of wait, till like maybe 2 months before the annual subscription to start, or maybe a month before, or maybe a couple of weeks before, or maybe even a couple of days before the annual subscription to send out that notice and say, hey, your charge is coming through. But one of the actual strategies that I learned from the publishing world, from magazines such as The Week or Wired, is that why wait till the 12 months to renew the annual subscription? You can go ahead and renew within a few weeks of them beginning their subscription and add on another year or two with a 2-year or a 3-year option. Go ahead and offer the renewal early, and many of your subscribers will take that opportunity. And it's a tremendous way to improve the lifetime value of your subscription business and grow your subscription. It's never too early to start. Don't wait till the end. Certainly the pre-authorized charge is magic and something you definitely want to, you'll benefit from. And offering them some opportunity to renew early with maybe a gift or another bonus is a tremendous way to grow your cash flow now. And particularly if you're trying to meet some sort of goals within the end of a quarter or such, that's a great strategy to use in order to get your most loyal subscribers to go ahead and lock in now for the future. So these are the 5 rules of auto renewal. Number 1, no surprises. Number 2, don't let Stripe write your renewal emails. Number 3, renewals are much different than your promo language. Step 4 is don't tell me what you've done in the past. It's all about the future. And number 5, it's never too early to renew an annual subscription. If this has been helpful to you, you want to check out a copy of my new book, The 9 Proven Models for Essential Subscription Growth, or Exponential Subscription Growth. Go ahead and you grab a copy of this on Amazon, or if you'd like to get a digital copy for free, it's at 9provenmodels.com. And I always love hearing from you. I love to see your renewal campaigns. Very often, many of you will send me examples or ask me to take a look at something. And as you've discovered, I'm always happy to see what you've got and give you my thoughts, usually a quick video reply, or post comments here, or let me know what you think about this video, or if you have another question about a future video, I'd love to hear it. And until we meet again, I appreciate the opportunity to work with you, and certainly make your subscription be unleavable.